having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And just to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out.
You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 1 for 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. With the tying run at third, here in game one of the NLCS. Off the plate inside, and that is ball 1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And right back to the mound. Out at the plate. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Snell back to work. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Headed towards the corner. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double.
Oh boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Golden opportunity right here. Swung on, belted. That's back there. See you later. And they tack on 3. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Tony Gonsolin. Here's Contreras now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Well struck left field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Around first and hustling for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Here's Nolan Gorman, 0 for 2 in this one. This ball's chopped on the ground. Kim to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Here's Alex Bregman.
Now batting.
He's already homered in this game.
Alex Bregman.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez sizing this one up. Nabs it. Runner tags for home. He's in to score the sac fly. It's 5-0.
Man, there's a sac fly to bring home another run in this inning. These hitters are just piling it on. We're seeing some really quality at-bats out of this team right now.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That one ripped. Going, gone. So he goes yard to left. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 6-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
2 outs, nobody on. Chas McCormick next up for the Cardinals. In the air to left center. Outman sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was top of inning number 7, and now it's Max Muncy. Phil Maton will take over here.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Maton winds and deals. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's a ball, went with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Stays alive.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pitch is in the dirt. 1-1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Contreras steps on the bag, and 2 away to start the 7th.
The left fielder,
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead of the count.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Alex Vesia.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
This to 3rd, and that one handled. Slings to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
The right fielder, number 21.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. In the air, out towards right center. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 33, Brendan Donovan.
2 down, base is empty. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. On the ground, right side. The throw to first. And talk about efficient. 3 outs on 3 pitches, and the inning is done. Ready to begin the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman swings through that one out in front that time. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And a pitch. That misses.
Going
to count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is outside. Fights it off. He'll see another. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Number 5, Freddie Freeman.
That one's in there. That's strike one.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the late stages of game one. Next offering is in for a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Evan Phillips. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ivan Herrera. He's already homered here in this one. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's gone! Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 7-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast, 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cards, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Tosses across the first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now back, second baseman, Nolan.
Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. That's a hit.
Third baseman, number 3.
And up next for St. Louis, Alex Bregman. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Evan Phillips gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Blake Trinan. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. Fouled off left side. Trinan, a former All-Star, 36 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Hit in the air out to center field. Outman makes the grab. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Chas McCormick. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez makes the catch, inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. And we're back. Now the batter now, Shohei Ohtani. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Ball. Off the plate, 2-1. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it on his own, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Here's Mookie now. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper. The Cardinals up big in this one here in game 1 of the NLCS. Got him looking. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished. Right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Muncy, the next to hit, takes outside. And a swing and a miss.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
1 ball.
Maton, 1 strike away from securing game 1. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is the ball game. So the St. Louis Cardinals are not slowing down. They pick up the win here in game 1.
Now these guys are undefeated so far in the
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
And the series started out like you might expect. The home side taking care of business in game 1, but this game today is going to reveal a lot about what this series will become. Will it be a battle for 6 or 7 games, or will it be a walkover? Those are the questions that we start getting more clarity on after game 2.
I have a feeling it's going to be a good one, Chris. This should be fun. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. One down, and now it's Ivan Herrera. 0 for 2 in this one.
Herrera.
Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra base.
6-6. A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. And that ends the inning. In the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Liberator, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Smith in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains tied, 6 apiece. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Blake Trinan.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one's back. Out of here. He'll touch them all. Just like that, they move in front. It's 7-6. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Back to the top of the order. Next to hit, Brendan Donovan. No question about this one. It's out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 8-6. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed. They're just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Alec Burleson, the next to hit. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He circles the bases. It's 9-6. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. A pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. Pitching change here, Tony Gonsolin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Still able to get it there in time. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
Just a great effort all the way around the third base right there. Nice job to get a glove on it with the dive, but it was the recovery that was so impressive. If he doesn't hop to his feet and get the throw off in such a fluid motion over there, I kind of doubt he gets the out.
Here comes Wilson Contreras.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
That one is absolutely belted. Going, gone. A soaring shot to center. Make that 4 homers in the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 10-6. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
1 out, base is empty. Lars Nootbaar will hit next. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. 0 for 3 in this one. That's towards center. 2 away now. So a man aboard, Alex Bregman, next up for the Cardinals.
RBI 9 for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That's the third, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. He'll score. He's in there.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Caught it out front and ripped it down the line. And as soon as he saw it get through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards second for the double.
Here comes the skipper. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Alex Vesia.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Digging in, Mason Wynn. And that one ripped to left. Hernandez makes the grab, and that is that. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 11 and the Dodgers 6. Back here in St. Louis, we go to the 8th. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Ryan Fernandez takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Popped up. Bregman is under it.
Now batting, number 6.
And next for L.A., Hesung Kim. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the second. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And there's 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of game 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Herrera makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cardinals 11 and the Dodgers 6. Bottom of the inning, here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. That one ripped. And in one, hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. He's already homered in this game. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Alec Burleson digs in now. That one ripped right center field, and no one can get there. And that's going to roll to the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and it's now a 6-run lead. And he'll reach second with 1 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
1 out, runner at second. Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. And that one in the air center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So man aboard. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And it's fouled away.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Rip towards third. Throw on to Freeman. And Contreras is retired. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Game 2 heads to the 9th inning. It's the Cardinals 12. And we go to the 9th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 2 of the NLCS. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
And a ground ball to first. Contreras steps on the bag himself. Ball game. So the St. Louis Cardinals are now in the driver's seat with a 2-0 lead in the It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's buzzing in here ahead of Game 3. And we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 would more or less just end this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first 2 games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. Festivities wrapping up. The crowd is electric, and we'll be back to get it going right after this. First and second, no outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 in this one. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double as a run scores on the play.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park?
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Tony Gonsolin.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have...
Dives, but it's off his glove. The tying run is in to score from third. It's an RBI single. It's 5-5.
Tying run on third. He's looking to find a way to bring him home, and he gets it done with an infield single of all things. And that's probably not how he imagined the at-bat played out, but they'll absolutely take it.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. But now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Line drive. And there are 2 down. And now it's Alex Bregman. He is struck out and he is walked. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's back there. Get out of town. He powers that one out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they lead it. It's 8-5. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Stepping in, Mason Wynn. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. So they bat around and score 8 times to take the lead. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Dodgers 5. It's game 3. Now, swinging a foul straight back. Freeman, 35 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
And Freddie takes the K.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Swing and a ball popped up. And Arenado makes the catch. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And a swing and a miss.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the 7th now in game 3. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Dodgers 5.
Now pitching for
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
You know, these Cardinals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the...
A dive, and he can't haul it in. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Now here is Brendan Donovan. Swung on, belted. Hernandez on the move. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson. That one down the line, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. That's the first out at the top of the 7th. So now it's Nolan Arenado. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's there. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's Contreras now. This one in the air, center field. Edman in position. And that is that. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Liberator back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
That's a slider for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Donovan in and to his right. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, bases empty. Andy Pavis steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. On the ground, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 3 of the NLCS. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Dodgers down in order. Work to do. It's 10-5.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Dodgers,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Evan Phillips. Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. And they add a run. It's 11-5. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. That's to third. Muncy sends it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter number 3, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a foul out of play. At the belt and fires. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That's back there. That'll make it out of here. Another homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 12-5.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
To the mound now. They turn to Blake Trinan.
Number 49.
And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
Trinan.
On the ground out to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Chas McCormick now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. There goes the runner. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Muncy makes the play, and there are 2 outs. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Runner on the move. Slides, but it gets by him. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. First and third, 2 away. Alec Burleson will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Well struck right field. That's back. And that'll do it. But 2 round trip. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Phil Maton gets handed the rock out of the pen. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And that one fouled off. Whoa. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number
Tommy
25.
Edman at the plate.
Tommy Edman.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Donovan hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. That one outside, and it's 1-0. The Redbirds up big in this one here in the late stages of Game 3. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Muncy into second. It's a double. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
1-0.
Freeman, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next pitch is outside.
2-0.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
2-1.
Muncy at second with 2 down. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Herrera makes the catch. That is the inning. One left for LA, and they still trail by 7. 12-5. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 66.
And first offering is fouled off. Scott, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And a foul ball. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He beats the throw, and he reaches safely. So a man at first. Wilson Contreras. Next up for the Cardinals. Ripped, but it curls foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Down the line, could be extra bases. Arenado makes the turn at second. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
The right fielder, number 24, Lars.
So Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. His second home run of the game. It's 15-5. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And Dave Roberts is out of the dugout.
Pitching for the Dodgers.
And here is Ivan Herrera.
Number 31, Tyler Glasnow.
Ripped on a line. Hernandez makes the grab on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. He's got a couple homers already, so could he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Cardinals.
So digging in, Mason Wynn.
So here's an interesting note on Glasnow. He's been known to look at photos of people he doesn't like before he starts. It's a way for him to kind of get angry, and then he carries that anger out to the mound to help him pitch. Sounds like a good strategy to me, but I wonder who he's looking at.
Makes the catch for the out. So up next, Chas McCormick. This kid, a 21st round pick out of Millersville University in Pennsylvania. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Edman going after it. Squeezes it. And that is that. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. Back here at Dodger Stadium. So bottom of the ninth. Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Seong Kim. Jordan Walker. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Jump throw on the money. Nice play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Mookie digs in here. Manager out of the dugout.
Now pitching for St. Louis, number 59.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. One out, and a runner at second here in Game 3 of the NLCS. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. The throw's offline, he's safe. It's 15-6. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that drops in for a strike. Betts over at first with one away. Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And that's outside. One run across in the frame so far. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, the catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. His second home run of the series. It's 15-9.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals take this one in a blowout. So the St. Louis Cardinals are now just 1 win away from the World Series.
Yeah, this thing has sweep written all over.
From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Sciambi, Chris Singleton with you. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
Well, the number one thing to discuss is just how lopsided this series has been. You know, you get to this point of the season, Boog, and you expect both teams to be on pretty even ground, but it's not played out that way at all. And when a team takes care of business with such dominance and gets out to a 3-0 lead, I just can't see this series lasting much longer.
Yeah, that's usually the way it goes. But hey, coming back to win the series has been done before. First pitch coming at you right after the break. set for the last half of the seventh.
For the
And
Dodgers,
here is Michael
the right
Conforto.
field, Michael Conforto.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a chopper. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Out and swings through it for strike one. Trying to hold a 1-run lead late here in game 4. This one popped up. Win. Out number 2. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Misses outside. Ball 1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in game 4 of the National League Championship Series. That's in there. And the count is 1-2. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Dodgers go down quietly. They still trail it here, 4-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. So now a pinch hitter for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
Number 18, Jordan Walker.
It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
The catcher, Ivan.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. In the air, left side. Hernandez ranging after it. And it's caught for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Contreras, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Alex Vesia up and loosening in the pen. Gonsolin getting cranked up as well. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. And that keeps the inning going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind.
Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. The Cards leave one. Bottom of the 8th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1.
Number 64, Ryan Fernandez.
Got him! And one out now.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Mookie to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swinging a foul straight back. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This one in the air. Bregman settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they make short work of him. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's Alex Bregman. Phillips back to work. And that one hammered way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. On the ground to third. Jumps, throws. Nicely done for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that one pulled foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. Nolan Arenado goes deep. His second homer this series, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-3.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it.
Now at the plate, Chas McCormick. Hit in the air, center field. Outman under it. Snags it for the second out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 1 for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's now 5-3. Back here in L.A., Max Muncy at the dish. And that one fouled off.
Okay, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Smith in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. The Dodgers down by a pair late here in game 4.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
1 down, base is empty. Struck him out without a swing. Now only 1 out remaining. And now Teoscar Hernandez gets the call. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider.
And that does it. They win the pennant. They are champions of the National League.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show. So the St. Louis Cardinals get it done in the most emphatic way possible. They sweep their way into the World Series.
Yeah, after a performance like this, they've got their eyes on the title, Boog. I mean, they look unstoppable and just full of so much confidence.
And this was no ordinary opponent. This was a team that a lot of people thought could win the title.
Yeah, and that tells you just how impressive this sweep is. A dominant showing for a team on an absolute mission.
This ain't love, this is magic.